Beta here, and this is one of the first matches I've ever played in my IS-6. This tank is characterized by Troll Armour. Basically, it's got incredible angles on it, so if you put yourself into a position to side scrape, you're going to get a lot of auto bounces, even facing the enemy head on, due to the angle of the front plates. Yeah, you're going to bounce a lot of shots. The turret is fairly well armored, can definitely be penetrated if people are spamming gold, but for the most part, against a lot of these lower tier opponents, this thing will bounce a lot of shots. So what I'm doing here is moving into the south, kind of the south road, and I was just making sure that I had some support by my teammates. And now I'm going to try to move into a semi-hull down position to get the first shot off on the enemies as they approach. So shooting for the cheeks there. I quickly realized that there's a lot more enemies than we've got allies down here, so I'm trying to move into a better position here to see if I can get some shots as they're poking out. Can't really quite get the angles here, and a T-28 actually ends up getting in my way, and he ends up getting caught in the open, and he just dies pretty quickly thereafter. So it's at this point, looking around my team, realizing we've barely done any damage to the enemies, and we've eaten a lot of damage. So what I'm actually going to do here is start to pull back. We really just don't have the people to be able to sit on that corner and make sure that they're not advancing on us. You know, we're not off to a great start here. We've taken a lot of damage, and we've barely dinged them. So everyone seems to get the message that we're kind of backing up into a better defensive position so we can put effective fire into them as they come around that corner. So I kind of get myself into a side scrape position, but I really should have readjusted a little bit, and here I'm actually trying to do that a little bit more, to go kind of semi-hull down and a bit of a side scrape. So get a good shot in there, back off. Back out. More effective fire into them. That's really what I'm trying to do here, is sort of stay mostly hull down, reverse angle outwards so they can only see my tracks and my side, and put fire into them. Now I'm not going to be aiming fully, there's horrible aim time on this gun, so what I'm going to try to do is just increase the volume of my shots, and given the amount of enemies there, I'll be able to hit some soft spots. As you can see there, I was aiming at another tank, he moved, it actually hit someone behind him. There's just such a mass of tanks there that it doesn't really matter about aiming. I just want to make sure that my guns are constantly firing. Just moving in and out of this sort of semi-hull down position here. As soon as my gun's reloaded, get more shots off. That was so inaccurate, but it actually penetrated. That's pretty funny. So I noticed that we're now being flanked as well. So we're really not in a good position here. I've got a Roomba with me, already to the back, and that's it. You can definitely see the inaccuracy of the gun right there. So the Roomba here is going to take care of the Indian Panzer. And what I'm going to do now is start moving backwards to take care of the low here. Just going to wait for him to move a little bit, get in a better position. Now I quickly move behind hard cover. He cannot shoot the Roomba and he cannot shoot me, so I'm waiting for a reload. As soon as I'm reloaded, he shoots at my turret and I kill him. So I'm moving out of the line of fire there, and what I'm going to do now is the J Panther has actually moved away and no longer wants to engage with us, so I'm going to focus back in on the road. Now, unfortunately, I'm in a position now where a lot of tanks can one-shot me, but we've got the Roomba there at 58% health. So what I'm hoping will happen is they will come around to shoot me and the Roomba will be able to get flanking shots. So I'm backing off, they know that I'm backing off. So we're really just hoping that that will lure them out and the Roomba can at least kill one of them. So just kind of waiting for them to appear on the minimap. As soon as the Roomba spots them, I'm going to try to sweep in, and if they're worried about the Roomba, I can get flanking shots on them. Unfortunately, the Roomba doesn't survive the one shot, but I avenge his death, and I'm going to take care of this ISU in a second. So the ISU's gone. They're now up 3-2 on us in the end game. I don't have a lot of health yet, and the Object 416 is on the other side of the map, so he can't provide any support to me. So he appears, quickly aim and just throw a gold round into him. I catch him, which is perfect. So now we're on 2-2. So it's at this point that I sort of set up a defensive position and wait for the Object 416 to come to me. Now the game plan here is to group up, have him lead. He's got more health, he can eat a shot, and keep both of our guns in the game. So you can see I'm trying to communicate with the Object there and just ask him to group up and asking him to sort of lead the charge here. And right now I'm just inspecting my hull armor to see where all the shots have been deflecting and where they penetrated. So here we go, a little 2-on-2 action. T-21 and a Tiger 1. We shouldn't have any issues here. I'm not sure what health they're on, but between the two of us we should be able to easily clean this up. So kudos to him, he's leading the charge as I asked. He knows he can take that hit, so I'm going to kind of push him behind him and make sure that I can get a shot if anyone appears. Unfortunately, the Tiger decides to shoot at me instead. Luckily, my armor deflects it, and now it's a 2-on-1 situation against a T-21, so we're easily into cleanup mode now. So the Object 416 ends up getting the kill on the T-21, who I think was either AFK or a bot. But as you can see by my armor, I'm getting lots of deflections. The turret's really strong. Good side armor here. So I end up getting a Steel Wall award, and I deflect over 2,000 damage in this tank, just from that sort of hull down position I was able to achieve with the reverse angling. So all in all, a great comeback in one of the first games I played in this tank. 3 kills, 3k damage, and about 2k deflected. Thanks for watching.